Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Unless you're new, then just welcome. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe button. Does things for YouTube. Today we're doing something new, actually something I have not done before. I'm gonna make a cupcake platter, 3-tier type thing for my brother's family. They're having an upcoming baby shower. And so my parents asked if I could make this, and I said yes, and I have 3 days to do it. So I'm going to take you back about a little bit earlier today and show you some of the supplies we gathered up from a friend of ours was clearing out some property, and we grabbed some supplies from them. So these are the sticks that a friend gave to us. He was clearing them off his property and gave them to us. And we're going to try and use what we can out of these. So here's the base of the cake platter. The base and these two shelves are the only two pieces we did not, cut ourselves. Do anything ourselves. These are, we got them at a craft store like this, but they will do just fine. Here's a piece of one of the tree limbs that we're going to end up using. This is a piece I cut off because it's a little chewy, but for experimentation purposes it'll work just fine. That is not a straight cut, but that's okay. So first thing we're going to do, no, not the first thing. First thing we're going to do is be cutting some pieces, but tomorrow we're going to start hopefully with finding center on this board, and we're going to take a hole saw and cut a hole in it that will be as close to the size of this limb as possible, and that's gonna right down in there. And on the bottom side we will have probably this piece of wood, and it will be screwed into the bottom, covering the hole, and the tree limb, trunk, whatever piece I use will be attached to that. And then this piece we will cut right along this line to make it a little bit shorter. I will use this little portion to cut and make some stubby legs for the base piece. But we will then also drill a hole through center of here, and then we will, on the underside, I will take some pieces like this or something else that'll be cut relatively straight, and then zzz, right along there. And 4 of those will be on the bottom side coming out of the tree trunk. It'll probably should be doweled into the tree trunk, going this way and this way and this way and this way, or it might be going this way and this way and this way and that way. Haven't decided yet. And we will be screwing through the board directly into those tree limb supports. And then we will have this guy will just be sitting on top, and there will be the same thing, some zing zing and zip zips, or zip and zip and zip zip. Haven't decided yet, but the base will be sitting square. This one will be sitting kind of kitty corner-ish, and this one will be sitting something like that, and they will be shooting for about 9 inches in between each one, because these cupcakes are supposedly going to be 7-inch tall cupcakes. So you got to have some clearance for grabbing and moving. So for right now, because it's getting dark out, we're just gonna do some measurement, figure out our overall height that we need to cut our stick, and then we'll go out there and get our stick cut, and then worry about, cutting our branches. And then tomorrow we hopefully will just be hole sawing and screwing and calling it good. Okay, there's our, let me get that better. There's our overall length, height is the word we're looking for. I went 41 inches. That should give us a little bit of room if I have to clean up cuts and still have enough clearance for what we need to do. Hey guys, it's actually day 2. Last night it was just getting too dark and there's, nothing for lighting really in this garage. So basically all we've done is we shortened this one down, and we're going to use this to make some, little tiny little legs. This is going to be the underside of our base. So the little legs are going to go, in all 4 corners. We're going to find center and get everything ready so we can just hole saw right through there. And then get this base attached. And then we're going to hole saw right through there. And then the last one, we're not going to hole saw. So we went and picked up some fake moss. It's around here somewhere.
It's over here somewhere. I'll find it.
Yeah, we got some fake moss that we're going to use to, fill in the gap. Here it is. Looks like real moss, and we're going to put some little flowery stuff. And then, tech tip of the day, if you're really trying to do this on a budget, go into your sister's hairspray closet. Grab the most expensive hairspray she has, or the cheapest, whatever you want. Works great as a sealer, I've been told. We're going to try that out. So, we're going to get back to work, and I'll give you an update, because I just don't have the memory space in my recording device to record everything as we go. Alright, so here's our base piece. That's our hole. And we got that one cut. There's our hole. So, let me find which side's the bottom. This is the bottom, because there's pencil marks on it. So, now what we're going to do is I'm going to drill some pilot holes on this chunk. And we're going to drill some holes on the pilot holes. Get this screwed in. And then we'll drill some holes on whatever side we use as the base. And then drill some holes here, run some screws. There we go. And then we'll move on to our supports on our other side, other pieces. Okay, so we got updates. It took way longer than it should because turns out 4-year-old, 5-year-old drill batteries don't like to hold charges anymore. So we got our stabilizer legs screwed in and checked it. They're within spec on levelness. We got our hole drilled as you saw already. So now, where's our stick? This is our stick. Our stick is not cut square yet, so bear with me. Babe, would you mind holding onto that stick? So we're gonna shorten that down. Found out we don't need to go 9 inches in between. We can go down to 7 inches. So we are gonna go down to 7 inches, and we'll just trim it off the top. Take it off the top, like a haircut. So now we got our second piece. So it's gonna sit Yeah, right about there. We're going to throw some supports on it. We're going to figure out how to cut our supports. And then we're moving on. Hey guys, it's day 3. We've just really haven't been able to work on it because my eyeballs, with my current medical condition, everything is fuzzy. So cutting straight lines and things like that are not gonna happen. So with that in mind, we couldn't do our tree branch shelf supports because I'd have to cut those, hot dog style straight, and I couldn't do that. So then we tried these, stick them in there, and they did not come out level no matter how hard we tried to make them level. So that didn't work. So now what we're going to do is take some of this twine, wrap it around nice and thick, glued to itself in several layers, and then set the shelf on, glued on. Should work out just fine. So basically right now we have our rope underneath it, not finished, but we're just checking to make sure our rope, as you can see there, is level, and then we're gonna wrap a couple layers around it and lather it up in some nice glue and glue the shelf literally onto the rope, and that should hold it because we're not putting more than maybe 2 pounds of cupcakes on it. So once we get this part ready to be glued, we'll set the shelf on there. Excuse me, sorry for that loud alarm. And we will measure our height up, and then we're gonna cut the rest of this off, and then we'll get our top shelf screwed on, and then we'll put some rope on the bottom of that too to make it match. And then structurally we're done. We'll just we're gonna put some moss around it, kind of spice it up a little bit. So here we are. We got 2 layers on, glued. Don't worry, all this glue should dry clear. We got pressure on it right now. For the next 15 minutes we did 1 layer, let it sit with pressure on it. Then we did another layer, let it sit, pressure on it. Then we're probably going to do 1, maybe even 2 more like this, and then glue the top on. Should look pretty good. So here is roughly what it's going to look like. Actually, it's going to look more like that. We got to add some more rope here. Just letting what we got glue overnight. Then we're going to add some more rope, and then we'll attach the top. And then we will just directly screw this on, get it sitting centered, something like that, and then screw it on, and then put some rope under there to make it match, and then we're done. Hey guys, it's finally the big reveal. We got it done, sitting in the back of the truck. They're actually, not in the back, but it's sitting in the truck. So we're actually at the baby shower, a couple hours early, which is really odd because normally I'm a couple hours late. So we're down in a little small town at a restaurant that I'm not going to say the name of, but it's a really famous diner. There's one in just about every city, maybe 2, and name rhymes with Lenny's, Benny's, Tenny's. So enjoy. actually been a little bit since the baby shower. Unfortunately, I got the video all edited, literally ready to post it, and some things came up, got sick, ended up spending 2 weeks out of regular job and being in the hospital 3 times for diabetic complications. The same diabetic complication, and stuff just kept happening. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. Anywho's, so the baby shower went off without a hitch. It was awesome. We got plenty of compliments. We got plenty of pictures being taken of it. I didn't post any pictures of people taking pictures of it or anything like that because, don't want to go just posting people on the internet and getting in trouble and whatnot these days. So we didn't do any of that. I probably could have said, hey, since you're taking a picture, do you mind if I catch you on video? It's going to be on the YouTube channel and whatnot. I didn't want to, basically I didn't want to tell people I was putting it on YouTube, so I just didn't post any videos of people taking pictures. So, excuse me, still got that frickin' cough from the flu. So, basically everything went off without a hitch. The platter held up nicely. It's mid-December, almost Christmas now, and it's, from what I can tell, it's still holding up nicely. So I would like to thank my girlfriend for taking over the project, because my eyes at the time would not let me see anything, as I said, because it was blurry, couldn't see nothing, and honestly, trying to cut straight and can't see and trying to get a project done, it's just not good up here. That's what I mean. So she took over the project. She came up with the rope idea, and like I said, worked out phenomenal. We ended up filling the gap in between the tree limb, whatever you want to call it, and our saw holes. We ended up filling that with, we just crumbled up some of the rope, put it in there with some sealant, and just made a nice little bushing, whatever you want to call it, right there. And that helped hold it up really nice. So I just want to say thank you to my girlfriend for taking over like that. And really, the whole reason the project got finished and we got down there is because she helped out. She ended up making a blanket, and hopefully I'll be able to get a picture of it uploaded. She ended up making a blanket for the baby and matching pillow. I do have a picture of it on my other phone of in progress. I don't have a picture of it being finished, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll get that uploaded right now. So this is the blanket Angie's done so far. Those are dinosaurs and more dinosaurs. And then on the back side is more dinosaurs. And then she's going to try and use the leftover of this material to make a matching pillow for the baby shower. So guys, that'll wrap up the video. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving, good Merry Christmas, and hope you guys, any holiday they celebrate, happy holidays. So go ahead, hit that like button, because I know you like this video because you watched it all the way through. And go ahead and leave a comment what you guys want to see in the next video, in the next cake platter videos. What do you guys want to see done next? And if I have the skills, I will go ahead and get it out to you. So, you guys have a good one. Keep on renewing.